identify what went wrong and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. We'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a base hit.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
So digging in, Miles Straw, 3 for 14 in the series. And there's a ball. Stripling, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. The pitch. Fly ball down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, that pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
Here's Josh Naylor, 5 for 14 in the series coming in. First offering, and it just misses. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
The 1-0. Hammer, could be extra bases. 1 runs in. Around third. In to score from first. It's 2-zip.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Naylor stands at second with no outs. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And that one is inside ball 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
There's a strike.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
Four runs already in the frame here in the finale of this 4-game set. The punch out there, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Brian Rocchio. 3 hits and 12 trips so far in the series. And that's a little bit high, and that's ball 1. And fires in a fastball at 95. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. In the air, left field. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Laureano comes up to hit with just 1 hit in 11 at-bats in the series so far. Stripling checks over to first, and he's back.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Fastball for a strike. Two outs. Not close with that one. 1-1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Got him swinging. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Guardians 4 and the A's nothing. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill in this one, Hyro Newton. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Bottom of the first. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder, Yuri Ruiz. And the pitch. Just missed.
1-0.
The 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. And he grabs it foul. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. Pitch misses. And it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, they should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
Out to short. Jump throw. On target. He got him. Nice play. And time now to check out the A's lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. Righty to the plate. Rips that one center field. He's got it, and that is that. And the A's are gone in order. They're down 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, stepping up for the Guardians, Hyro Newton. The wide to kick the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
You know why Stripling has such a high arm slot? Well, he broke his leg in high school and couldn't play infield, so he was forced to adjust his throwing motion because of the cast on his leg. He changed his position, and he never looked back.
Oh, 0-2 now. Cuts on it, misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Kwan, the next to hit, takes ball one. Foul ball.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Fastball for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Rooker flashes the leather on the running catch.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold onto it after contact.
Straw in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Pitch in the dirt, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Check swing, no appeal.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Inside, almost got him.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Now this is in the air down the line. Lays out for it, but it's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Got it by him for the K. Guardians fail to score. They lead 4-0. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And now, Brent Rooker. Rooker in his 3rd season, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Newton back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Outside low. Ball 1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Naylor makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Set.
So here's Brown at the plate. Struggling a little bit in this series. He's 2 for 12. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
One strike.
The A's down by 4. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Boog, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yeah, exactly.
One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And he'll pull into second safely. Throw is high and over his head.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
One out, runner at second. Tyler Soderstrom will hit next. That's in there, and that is strike one.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Brown, the runner at second with one away. Righty delivers. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one misses, and the count is 1-2. Man at second, and a foul ball. He stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making them work out there.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Next pitch is outside. Runner at second here, one gone. Oh, he gloves it. Nicely done for the out.
That is the first base.
First of all, that's a great diving stop to keep the ball on the infield. Then he's able to get up and get an out. He also keeps that runner from advancing any further. If that ball gets through, the complexion of this inning could be drastically different.
Digging in for Oakland, Drew Lugbauer. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And a ground ball to first. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Waste no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And at first, Aledmys Diaz now. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Two outs. Headed down the line. And a foul ball. Right-hander kick steals.
That's the ball.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Well, they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-1 ball game. New inning getting started, and now it's Josh Naylor.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
One strike.
And a foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One away.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Ramirez batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Upstairs. One down, base is empty. That one off the mark, 2-1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Oh, this is off the second base bag. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single.
The catcher, Bo Naylor.
So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one off the outside edge. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Man at first, one away. And a payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Pickoff move to first. Ramirez back in on a dive. Out towards right center field. Under it. Nabs it.
Now batting, Brian Rocchio.
So man aboard, and up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that'll do it. Guardians lead one, but they lead it 4-1. Back here in the East Bay, here's the pitcher, Ross Stripling. And he deals. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 1,
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Yuri Ruiz. Led off the game with a strikeout. And there's the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He circles the bases, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. Typically don't get away with making a mistake like that, and right there he made him pay.
Now it's J.D. Davis, grounded out his first time, and a good eye there. The Athletics down by a pair here in the last half of the third. Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. That's it out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Zach Gelof.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Zach Gelof. 0 for 1 so far. That's in there. Strike one.
0-1.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing, puts you right back in this ball game.
Here's a 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Not even close there. Counts full, 3-2. On its way to the corner, and that will drop foul. The A's trailing by 2 here in the finale of this 4-game set. Right through there, got him. That ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 4-2. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball one. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Up the middle, Geloff. One up, one down.
Had to make the perfect play right there after that nice backhand stop, and he did. He couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand any better than he did. Just an excellent release.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, 2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Newton in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
That one missed. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, but they still lead this one 4-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker. And the right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that. Could have a really good day out there in the mound.
The wind and the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just misses with that one.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And the next pitch is way outside. Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Seth Brown up next for the A's. That's down and in.
1 ball, no strike.
Rooker aboard here at first with nobody out. Kicks and fires. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty far through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
First and second, no outs. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. On the ground, 2 ball. Off-balance feed. There's one. On the nailer. They get two.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball. And how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
Drew Lugbout up next for the A's. Single that drove in a run his first time through. And that's in there for strike one. The Guardians up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it's even up. And the pitch. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one carrying. Get out of town. A gigantic blast. It's 5-4. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 114 miles an hour off the bat, Siggy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Now, here is Ross Stripling. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That one the other way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 3-run shot for Oakland. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Close, but called the ball. And now 2-0. Siggy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And a sac bunt here. Look back. Beats to second, out there. And that's all they'll get.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Drove in 2 runs on a double back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
That one a little bit high, and it's a ball and a strike. Check on the runner.
No, he beat it.
The pitch. Runner on the move. This one belted. Deep left field. On its way. Gone. He powers that one out of here. His first homer of the year, and they've rallied from 4 back. It's 6-5. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ballgame so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. Out towards left center. Brown on the move to the alley. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Bo Naylor, the next to hit. Naylor measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, and he was born in Canada. Swings through that one, 0-1. Right through there for a strike. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 5th. Breaks his bat. There's a soft liner. Whips it to first on the run. And that'll do it. The 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 6-5. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Come and get it. Come and get it. What you waiting for?
Vroom, vroom, I'm flying high with the...
We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in is the speedy Esteury Ruiz.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. Inside, just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking. And now 1 away.
Big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Now it's J.D. Davis. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. The Athletics trailing by a run. Last half of inning number 5. There's a strike. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
The wind of the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Up the middle. Toss to Naylor. 2 up, 2 down.
Now that second baseman.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Zach Geloff. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Rooker into box again, takes a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2. Newton with a move to first. And he's back in safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Ground ball nailer. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. 5 innings complete. It's the Guardians 6 and the A's 5. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Luis Medina.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brian Rocchio. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And another ball. That one fouled off. 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Careful.
Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Goes down looking. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards catch.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
Now, Andres Jimenez. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Mason Miller up and throwing. Muller warming up as well. One down, base is empty. To the right side. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The right fielder, number 10, Ramon Laureano.
So up next, Ramon Laureano.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a pitch. And that's outside. And now 3-1. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So all down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Pickoff throw. Back in safe. Really close. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. And that will end the inning.
They'll try to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Seth Brown. Newton back to work. Pitch misses outside. And that is ball 1. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Nick Sandlin getting loose out there. Stephan also throwing. Bounce to the left side. Whips it across. 1 away. Bottom of the 6th.
Now catcher.
Digging in for Oakland, Tyler Soderstrom.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, right side. Jimenez throw to first. And that quickly 2 away. Next up for the A's, Drew Lugbauer. That's a strike. The A's down by a run here in the finale of this 4-game set. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. A's go quickly and quietly there. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Back now, top 7, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to lead it off. Gabriel Arias.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And a pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So digging in, Stephen Kwan, 1 for 2. Gets the outside corner with that one.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat in less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
And here it comes. Down the line. And a foul ball. Arias on at first, nobody out. And it skips into there.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. And the runner stays where he is. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Next offering upstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Left-hand batter waits. Into center. Ruiz makes the grab.
The center fielder, number 9, Miles Straw.
Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. On a line out towards center. Brings it in.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
That one pulled foul. And the righty deals. Fouled off. He was late. Two outs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Guardians 6 and the A's 5. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Nick Sandlin. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Number 52, Nick Sandlin. Leading off.
And it's Aledmus Diaz. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
The pitch. Just missed.
You want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. Righty to the plate. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. looking, and he did not like the call. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical at setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Miguel Andujar.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Right down to shoot, and that's strike one. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's in the dirt. And another ball. The line to kick the pitch.
3 balls.
Yuri Ruiz in the on-deck circle. One down, base is empty. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Ruiz swings through it for strike one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right there.
That one way outside, and now it's even 1-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. That's the 2nd out.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
New pitcher now, Trevor Steffen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
J.D. Davis up next for the A's. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. That's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Right-handed reliever. Fought off foul. So the tying run at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the 0-2. That's inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Scott Alexander.
Pretty tight game, so we're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Down the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. And downstairs, Alexander measures 6 feet 2 inches. 34-year-old vet, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2010. At the belt and fires. That one fouled off. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
No, I like his intent there to be aggressive with the slider and make sure he got it inside, but he just yanked it across his body. A little too much horizontal rotation with the upper body instead of north-south.
Runner takes off. Pitches low. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
With a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Ramirez leads off second with nobody out. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 1-1. Good eye right there. Cleveland up a run, looking for more.
3 balls.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Ramirez up to third on the wild pitch. Runner at third here, nobody out. And the slider catches the zone.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Three-2. Stays alive. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
And now Ryan Rocchio, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
In the air, right field. And a base hit knocks in a run. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez, 1 for 3. Liner snagged at first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. Stepping up for the Guardians, Ramon Laureano. Not even close there. 1-0.
All right, this is a spot where you've just got to nibble, work the edges with this hitter. If he wants to chase and go outside his zone, so be it. But if you walk him, you got the pitcher to deal with next. You'd rather have that matchup.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He'll touch them all. And they add to the lead. It's 9-5. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your house.
Trevor got into the game. This is his third time out this year.
Trevor. Yeah.
Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher spot, David Fry.
He's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
And that's just foul. And the right-hander deals. And a curve misses outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now 9-5. Back after this on the show.
Got your own, ain't gotta run a stand. Give me a chance. I got my bands up. 20s.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sam Hentges.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Oakland, Brent Rooker. And the pitch. That's a strike. 0-1. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Eli Morgan getting ready to go. Karinchak also getting ready. And now the lefty. Ball 1 there. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. And another ball.
2-2.
That one misses. 3-2 now. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Seth Brown digs in now. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Soderstrom.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Tyler Soderstrom. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Here's the 0-2. And ball one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Wouldn't chase that time. The next pitch misses. Full count now. Two outs. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ludlow at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Next offering is in for a strike. And he deals. And down on strikes he goes. That's the inning. The A's strand 1. They trail it by 4. It's 9-5. Back in Oakland, and now here is Stephen Kwan. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Right side, Rooker moving under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now the number 2 hitter, Miles Straw. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Oakland's bullpen has some movement. Lucas Arce, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Now the 0-1. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. On the ground to short. Throws to first in time.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
So in now for Cleveland, Josh Naylor.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And there's a ball. Bounced up the middle. Diaz. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Guardians 9 and the A's 5. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Eli Morgan.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Aledmys Diaz now.
The shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
A wind in the pitch. And there's the strike. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Now 1-2.
1-2.
That's a little bit low. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
And there's
That's
ball
4.
4.
Take your base.
Leading off.
So Marcotte going with a pinch hitter here. Darryl Hernandez. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Foul ball there. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Outside low. Now 1-2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And another ball. Good job to fight that one off. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So up next, Esteury Ruiz. Fastball for a strike. And a pitch. And a foul ball. The Guardians leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. Foul ball still 0-2. The pitch. That one just misses.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Kicks and deals. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. The Athletics down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. In the air right field. Laureano sprinting after him. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 down.
The third baseman, number 5, J.D. Davis.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the third baseman, J.D. Davis. And first offering is fouled off. The other way. And foul ball. This could end it. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Diaz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is downstairs. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that'll do it. The Guardians take the finale here. They win the series 3-1.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
Tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no breath, low dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go.
The final right for this afternoon's ball game. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors, they have 4 runners on base. For the Athletics.
Too comfortable to see you standing by all of my desires. Step on the wall, baby. Let me know just how I look inside. I can't get too comfortable, so I know you're standing by.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. On the hill here today, Chris Paddock. What do you have on him, Chris?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. The wind to the pitch. That one finds the corner. And we are underway. And a pitch. And that's off
inside.
the inside edge. And it's 1-1. This one popped up. Drifts towards it. And there's one away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Miles Straw, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1 out, bases empty. And now the count is even. Bounce to the right side. Hoops it, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
2 outs, base is empty. David Fry getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Strike 2. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The Guardians go down in order. The Twins coming up, no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in target field, and today's starting pitcher, Cairo Newton. What do we have on him?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Here's Royce Lewis.
Leading off for the Twins, the third baseman.
And a pitch. Ball one there. And he grounds one back up the middle, finds his way through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against the firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Strike 1. Newton picks to first. Lewis back on a dive. And here it comes. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Relay to first. Double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, are the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. The pitch. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. And Correa retired. And that is that. We played an inning. No score. Back in Minnesota. Second inning set to go. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez had a breakout season in 2016 and has consistently put up great offensive numbers ever since. Great contact skills, and he can hit for pop. That's what makes Jose Ramirez so dangerous.
And that one fouled off. Ramirez, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Here comes the 0-1.
No, ball.
Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about it. That's a good thing.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And
Ball
another
outside.
ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And quickly one away in the second. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Next
Ball,
offering
heads up.
upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter,
2-2.
even though he's behind in the count.
Second inning here, no score. This to center field. Buxton moves under it. He's got it, and there's two away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Two outs, base is empty. Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Strike one.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Man at second here with two away. Here's Andres Jimenez. Ball one and a pitch inside.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
That's in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And the righty deals. Fastball for a strike. On the ground, Lewis sends it across to first, and that is the inning. One left for the Guardians. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Here's Byron Buxton. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. That's down and in. A slider missed. And that's in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
On the ground to the left. Ramirez sends it to first. That takes care of Buxton.
The catcher,
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. There's a strike.
0-1.
Fouled off left side. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
batting the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Now batting Max Kepler. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Laureano going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Ramon Laureano. The pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Missed with a changeup. And a count even 1-1. Here comes a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. There's the strike. The pitch. And that one missing low. It's a strikeout.
I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hyro Newton. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Fought off foul. Top of the third, no score. Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to Kirilloff. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Stephen Kwan.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. First time up was a pop out. Now one missed.
1-0.
And now it's even up. To the right side. And it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Miles Straw now at the plate. That's to third. And that is that. One hit, one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Newton back to work. And that one sliced foul. Here comes the 0-1. And downstairs.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Kicks and fires. That one not close. 2-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Laureano pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting in, the first baseman.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
And next for Minnesota, Chris Paddock. That one's in there, 0-1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and we're still knotted at 0.
Make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do, what it do? I was stubborn at the bottom, need a fool. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move.
And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, David Fry. The wide to kick the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Julian makes the grab, one away. Here's Jose Ramirez. His first at bat was a strikeout. Outside low, ball 1. 4th inning underway, no score. Next offering upstairs. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in a count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And the pitch. And there's a foul ball. All tied up here in the second game of the series. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Wouldn't chase that time.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Ramirez leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. And delivers outside. Next offering is down low. On the ground to first. Over to Correa for one. Return through to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. And midway in the fourth, we're tied. 0-0. Back in target field. Down the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Third baseman.
With the right-hander back to work. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Slider misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Ramirez zips it across. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Edouard Julien will hit next. He hit into a double play his first time up. That's outside. And that is ball one. Righty to the plate. Right side. And he grabs it in foul ground. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That misses the zone. And the count 2-1. On the ground, right side. Fry. Steps on first for the out.
The batter number 4. Shortstop.
Now Correa up to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Here's a chopper to short. Roquillo tosses across the first. And the Twins go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Still no score. Back in Minnesota, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Brian Roquillo. Roquillo, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Go-ahead run on base. Digging in, Andres Jimenez. First time up, he grounded to third. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. At the belt and fires. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Correa is there. Brings it in. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Laureano comes up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. One out and a runner at second. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
One down. And next is the switch hitting pitcher, Hyro Newton. Grounded out his first time. And that's in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swing and a chopper. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And the right-hander deals. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And there's the strike. And he deals. And fouled off. Roquillo on third. Laureano at first. 2 out of the inning.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
2 on, 2 outs. That's the third out.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Bottom of the inning. Now here is Byron Buxton. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out number 1. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ryan Jeffers. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
One gone, runner at first. Max Kepler at the plate. He's 0 for 1. The first pitch misses for ball 1.
Way to lay out that pitch down.
Righty delivers. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1, and that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Top 6. Here's the center fielder, Miles Strong. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
He's so solid. calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Buxton sizes this one up, squeezes it, one away.
Now back, the first baseman, David.
And up next for Cleveland, David Fry. That one fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one is out of here. He'll circle the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0.
Playing with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Well struck right field. Kepler going back, pulls it in on the warning track.
Now back, the catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. First pitch misses. That one ripped. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. Third home run of the season. It's 2-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it planked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now it's going to be Ryan Rocchio. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Justin Topa preparing to come on if needed. Okert, the lefty, warming up as well. 2 outs. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. Out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the 6th. Leading off, Matt Wallner.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. 0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or away.
That misses, and the count 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's towards center. Straw has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now first baseman, Alex.
So digging in, Alex Kirilloff. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. To third. Ramirez sends it to first, and there are 2 outs.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Christian Vasquez, trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Two down, nobody on. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Slider misses outside. Royce Lewis in the on-deck circle for the Twins. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now third base.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. And here it comes. Out to short. They take the force out. That's the third out. Inning over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Stephen Okert.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So in now for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez.
Second base, Andres Jimenez.
The pitch. Going on.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball there. That one at 95 missed up top, and the count is 1-2. And another ball. Left-hand batter waits. Got it, swinging.
Well, there's a small sign of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Kirilloff takes it himself, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. Jairo Newton digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Set for the last half of the seventh. Stepping in, Edouard Julien. Newton back to work. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip the line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Correa up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important getting back into this ballgame.
And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ballgame. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
First and second, no outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. This to third. Off balance speed, there's one. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. And that one fouled off.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Emmanuel Clase, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Barlow getting loose as well. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the seventh. Next one misses. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and that will end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
What you think lie ahead for the coming days? New leaves are on the same course where we stay. Relativity abounds, so it's sure we all have different visions of a future.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Justin Topa.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. 1 for 3. Here comes a pitch. Topa, a 6'4" righty, 200 pounds. And they traded for him earlier this year. And a pitch. Popped up. Lewis has a beat on it. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 9, Miles.
And now the center fielder, Miles Straw. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. That one missing inside.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Number 6, David
And up next for Cleveland, David Fry. He had a big swing back in the sixth. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
Here.
Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Guardians go down 1-2-3. But they're on top 2-0. And we're back. Bottom of the eighth. Now it's going to be Max Kepler. The right-hander back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. So he's back out to begin the eighth. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. That one felt good. His first homer of the year. It's 2-1.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Now the left fielder, Matt Wallmer. Warburger into the outfield for a knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Hyro Newton out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So Cleveland brings out a new reliever, Scott Barlow.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And the batter now, Alex Kirilloff. That's in there. Strike one. With the tying run on at first, here in the bottom half of the eighth inning. And a good eye there with a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And the righty deals. And another ball. And a strike in there.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Not close with that one, and that's ball three. Justin Topa waiting for a turn at the plate. Struck him out looking. Froze him with a backdoor slider.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Right through there for a strike. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the second game of the series. And the slider just misses.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The pitch. Outside low. And it's 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The pitch. That one misses. 3-1. Royce Lewis up next. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses. 3-2 now.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
3-2 now. Got him looking. 2 gone now.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. So up next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. Just missed.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Walner, the runner at first with 2 gone. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Slides for the stop. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And the home team down a run. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Fieldball.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And the pitch. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. At the belt and fires. And they'll do it again. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Naylor stands in now and watches strike 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Good eye in that spot. Kicks and fires.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's 2 away.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Roquillo,
That's the ball.
the next to hit, takes outside.
1-0.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Next
That
offering
missed. That's the ball.
upstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top of the ninth. The pitch. And that's
No, that's
outside. Swings through that.
Down to 4.
And now the lefty popped up. Julien moving under this one and makes the grab. And that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Guardians 2 and the Twins 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Emmanuel Clase. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season.
Number 48, Emmanuel Clase.
And now for the Twins, Edouard Julien.
This guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And he deals. That one in triple digits.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Tattooed detainer towel. Population U, bro. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Carlos Correa. And that's outside. 1-0.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Fall off foul. Nobody on, nobody out here in the last half of inning number 9. The shortstop takes the ball. Activity in the bullpen. James Karinchak up and loosening in the pen. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Right there is Laureano. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 25.
Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And it's even up. And that's outside. One out, bases empty, and a run in. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Dude, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
And next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. And that one clips the corner. Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Twins get one on this homer, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Josh Staumont. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
No, that's up.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Wouldn't chase that time. 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Man at second.
Count is full.
In the dirt. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Roquillo up to third on the wild pitch. And a swing and miss. Now 1 away.
That's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie. You can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Making a move at third. Pitch running for Cleveland. Estevan Florial. Here's Ramon Laureano. First pitch just misses.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
One away with a runner at third. And here in extra innings. Just off the outside edge. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Griffin Jacks warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-1.
Next pitch misses. And the count is 3-1. Emmanuel Clase getting on deck circle. One away with a runner at third. And fouled off.
That's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infielders in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Gabriel Arias.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
That's
A little bit low. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess. Definitely not ideal, but the best relievers welcome challenges like this.
Now a fly ball to right center. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. So no runs on no hits, one error, and a runner left. On to the bottom of inning number 10. We are tied 2-2. Now into the ball game on defense, Esteban Florial. He's in at shortstop. New arm out of the bullpen, James Karinchak.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And now for the Twins, Max Kepler. He's already homered in this game. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
The 1-0. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. One and two here. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Winning run stands at second. Next offering misses down and away.
Off
off the mark there. And it's 2-1. That one is upstairs. Alex Kirilloff next to bat for Minnesota. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because he's in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And here's the first baseman, Alex Kirilloff. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That catches the corner. In the air to left down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in extra innings. Struck him out looking.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back in target field. Now we go to the 11th. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Stama back to work.
No, that missed.
And that's outside. Ball 1. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error, and boo, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually try for the big inning.
Certainly not that much bunting for the road team as they try and pull. And now a wide throw to third.
The center fielder, number 9, Miles Straw.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Miles Straw.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
That's the ball.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. And the pitch. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
One away with a runner at third. We are in the 11th. That one lifted to left. Gets there. He's under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Trying to take the lead in the late going. Can't blame them, but the defense was having none of that. Close play at the dish. The tag applied just in time, and we'll push on with a tie ball game.
Rocco Baldelli making a move for a pinch hitter, Kyle Farmer.
And I'm sure into this thing with one swing is on his mind, and just got.
Here comes a pitch. And ball 1.
1-0.
Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Headed to the plate. Here comes the throw. In comes the winning run. And the Twins walk it off in the 11th.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. A winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact. And the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
A 3-2 final score in this one. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
This is it, what? Lucini pouring from the sky, let's get rich, what? The G Vines and Sugar Dimes can't quit, what? Now pop the cork and steam the and get what? Introducing Phantom of the Dark, walk through my heaven with levitation from trenching defense and Eve 7 showboating with flash vines, Belafonte Jigger. Let's get forward this birth as we confiscate your figures.
Casanova Brown, levitating Jiki and Dashiki's the Lahada car. 54, chasing diamond runners headed icebound. The big chiller diamond convention, Harlem Buck strut. Freezing world heights, Hollywood, Madam Butterfly. Let me in your house, a pleasure. From the knuckle swatch, shadow boxes catching black eyes.
I play the thief, what? Sensations at the Monte Gras, we screaming. Fulfilling pleasures in my castle.
Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, we've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Josh Naylor.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you've got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Hyro Newton. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
The wind and the pitch. Outside. And we're underway. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
That one drifts inside. And there's a foul ball. And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Alex Verdugo. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And here it comes. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. Straw returns it to the infield. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And that one finds its way through. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
And now it's Juan Soto. Golden opportunity right here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. One runs in. Now a long throw home. In there safely. And they take a 2-run lead.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and second, no outs. And here is Anthony Rizzo. That clips the corner. And now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Grounder might be 2. Jimenez. There's 1 on the nail. They got 2.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
And up next for New York, Austin Wells. In there for strike 1. Two outs. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So 2 down. Here's DJ LeMahieu.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
That clips the corner. Wells off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Ball to strike. He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 1-2. And this is inside.
2-2.
Softly hit to third. Ramirez gathers and throws to first. And that is the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. Yankees 3, and the Guardians nothing. Back now at Progressive Field. And on the hill in this one, Carlos Rodon.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan, and he drops it down the third baseline, and that's just foul. Rodon, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And there's the strike.
1-1.
That one out to right. Soto going after it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Rodon ready. Here comes. That one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
2 out, space is empty. Out to short. Slings it across. That ends the inning. Guardians fail to score. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Newton back to work. Just missed. Not even close there. Ball 2. Righty delivers. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting nine.
Carlos Rodon digs in now.
Carlos Rodon.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
One down, base is empty. And now 2-2. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
The batter, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. The walk and a run scored his first time. Ripped on a line. Tracks is down for the out. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. But they lead it 3-0. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman.
For me, Ramirez has been the heart and soul of Cleveland baseball for a few years now. When his career is over, he's going to be considered one of the best players to ever play for this franchise. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Good eye right there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one is in the dirt. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ramon Laureano in the box here lets that one go for a ball. One out, base is empty.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Up and in. The count now 2-2. And a curve misses outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Out towards right center field. Soto gets under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Batting sixth, the second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Andres Jimenez. Just off the inside edge. That's out to center field. Judge makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Alex Verdugo. The wind of the pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Kwan racing over to make the catch.
The center fielder, number 99.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Singled and scored his first time.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Judge hitting third in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
One ball.
That one not close. And that's ball one.
You know, Boo, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Judge out on the play.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Juan Soto now. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Slapped foul. Yankees up by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Left field. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Jr.
So a man aboard, and next for New York, Anthony Rizzo.